Hey Cynthia, it's Ian over at Billy and Nissan in Sioux Falls. I appreciate your time tonight, but I still wanted to send you a personal walk-around video of this particular red Platinum Murano. Want to kind of cover some of the new stuff to expect, and then just kind of go over what are the options are that you get on the Platinum versus maybe what you've got now and some other improvements. So overall, really impressive vehicle. Beautiful redesign with a nice low roof design here. And they got these really nice looking wheels here that are brand new for the year. So this is the first year they're running this type of design. In the previous generations, they had a similar spoke design, and they just made it like a dark forged steel look. So this is definitely a huge improvement with some really nice high quality Bridgestone tires. Bottom of the Platinums here, you've got that nice, really shiny black accent there. So not as much chrome as previous years there, but really blends into the rims, and especially if you get the windows tinted, it's phenomenal. Now, the Murano Platinum offers every single option, including the hands-free liftgate. So if you kick right underneath there like that, I've got the key in my pocket, so it'll open and close with that function, no problem at all. You still have this for customizable height adjustment. So if you need to increase the height here, you can move it all the way up, press and hold for 3 seconds, and just like yours does still, it'll save that position. This one happens to come with a privacy shade, so that one's right there for your convenience. And there's still plenty of storage area in here for packing all the goods for the road trip. Now, something that is new that started in 19, they now have rear and front sonar system on these. So there's rear automatic braking and forward emergency braking. And then just to show you, it closes both ways. If I kick underneath there, go ahead, kick, activate, all that comes back down. So we still have 360 camera, but there's going to be some other stuff that I want to cover with that as well as we get into the vehicle. But overall, I just think they did such an incredible job with the design. Super sharp, very snazzy. A lot of good things going on for it. Here's that front sonar sensor as well, kind of located down there. That way you can see that it's there. Really bright ultra light LEDs. And then let's go ahead and move to the back here just for a quick second. Now on the Platinum, this is a graphite interior, so it's kind of look kind of gray in the video, but it is about as black as what they offer there. And they got these chestnut inserts with diamond quilted Alcantara. Heated seats in the back, so passengers can stay really comfortable there. And then you still have the cup holders in the second row. And these do still recline quite a ways back, so very comfortable seats in the second row. Still zero gravity front seating and zero gravity rear seating. You also have privacy shades, so that's kind of a nice little addition there as well. Not too shabby. Loving the stitching and the accent paneling in here. So we've got a lot of soft touch materials here. The accented stitching. The actual colored panel, and this is really hard to see, but there's a shade of almost an orange, blue, green in here that's really beautiful and also goes along the inside, so we're going to look at that as well. But every surface, aside from the accent paneling and this, I guess you could call it the shiny black finish pieces, everything is wrapped in soft touch materials and leather, which is wonderful. Now here's the easy access button for the massage seats. So the Platinum exclusively now has massage seats. Now similar to your Platinum, you'll still maintain the power tilt telescopic steering column, which is always a customer favorite because that ties right into your memory seating. And traditionally you'll have one for you and one for the husband. Here with the new system, they're tied to the key fob, so everybody gets both functions per key fob. So you could have 4 memory systems set and ready to go in there. Now this side's always been powered like it is on yours, but the passenger side is also an 8-way power, which makes those trips so much more comfortable if you're like me and get stuck in the passenger side seat. Now if I hop in here, we've got a heads-up display here. This is the button that kind of controls whether or not that shows up. So you might be able to see that on the glass, kind of right there. And that will display directions, show you the digital speedometer, and do all those kinds of things for you. Here's our level 1 autonomous self-driving system. So this is kind of something that's in the works with Nissan to help ease those longer trips. And we've got our heated steering wheel there as well, power liftgate button, and electronic parking brake down here. Now over here, what I really love about the new design is you've got everything wireless now. So wireless phone charger with an indicator right here. You've got the Apple CarPlay and the Android Auto that also function wirelessly. And this year, exclusively, they've got Google integration on the Murano with the interchangeable displays. So what I mean by interchangeable displays is there's a button here on the steering wheel. And here, if I select the left, I can actually roll through this screen here and go through all the information like you can do that on yours now. If I hit this side, I can now control and go through these options over here. So I never have, so my back never has to leave my seat ever. I can control everything that I want to do with the vehicle just right here in this little functionality. Now, to take things to the next level, the Google integration I mentioned earlier really is the software upgrade that everybody's looking for. So there is a voice command, but it'll mess with my phone while I'm doing the camera. So I'm just going to show you the physical button you can press, which is right here. And I'm just going to run you through a few commands. Navigate me to Shields, please.
Sure, Shields.
Just like that, it'll just run right to the navigation system and off we go. So it's an incredibly easy to use system, and people are raving over this system right now and how easy it is to use compared to the old navigation system and some of the other older functions. So if I click it again, cancel route please.
Stopping navigation.
But you know what, Cynthia? Maybe I'm already on the road and I totally forgot to turn on my heated seat. And you know, there's not an easy access button here because we don't want you to be distracted. So here's what we did. Turn on my heated seat, please.
Sure.
And then as you can see, that indicator popped right up and turned right on. So everything's going to be voice controlled. I can do that with the steering wheel. I can also do this. Please set cabin temperature to 72 degrees.
All right, changing the temperature to 72 degrees.
And just like that, it changes on voice command. So that way, as you're navigating someplace or you're driving or you're already on your way to that next destination, the vehicle's going to handle everything for you. This with Google can also be tied to your Gmail to help you download apps, listen to different music, save your settings, save your navigation points, and also just give you the full range of voice commands, including timer alerts, calendar alerts, text messages, and full voice to text or read to text systems. So this is what everybody is really kind of after. Here is the cruise control button. I'm not going to cover too much about that right now, but that is your level 1 self-help driving or steering assist button that ties into your cruise control. There's also distance control assist, which you probably have right now. So that controls the following distance between you and the person in front of you. Now, back over here, we still have haptic steering response for these functions on HVAC here if you want them, but it's going to be a lot easier once you get used to the system in order to just go through with the voice command and do what you want to do with it. That's kind of the real deal here. Now, a couple other things that are really nice before I get too long of a video. There's actually a camera button right here, and this camera button will cycle through these different displays so that you can get different views. Like this one here is wide angle, and then here, invisible hood mode, so you can see exactly where your tires are, which is incredible if you're in those car washes where you need to line your tire up exactly with where you're at. And this is my favorite, virtual 3D. You can do a 3D dimensional check around your entire car before leaving your place of parking. So this is just kind of tip of the iceberg. There's a lot more stuff going on here, but for the sake of keeping the video a little shorter, would love an opportunity to show you some more stuff that this vehicle can do. I think you would be impressed. And if there's any questions on the stuff I've covered here so far, please let me know. Very excited to work with you, and I'm going to go ahead and get those numbers going for you as well. So look forward to seeing you again sometime soon, and if you have anything that you need help with, please let me know. Ian Cumro, 605-215-8362 at your service. Thank you.